We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Are you excited? You know what time it is? Time for another unboxing video. The brand new, just came out, Fast and Furious, 18 tracks. This is gonna be crazy.
I think it's freaking awesome. The graphics are awesome.
This is a true racing type game. I think you're going to have a lot of fun with it.
But yeah, overall, I would give the cab a solid 8 out of 10. I say if you want this cab, you know it's 30 frames per second. You know there's some cars missing, but all the tracks are included. And you want a racing cab, man, don't let no sucker knock your joy, man. Go get this cabinet.
We had lots of fun, me and my wife, last night playing this. We played it for a few hours. This has a ton of replay value.
Is it worth it? If you like racing games, it's worth it.
I'm seeing a trend here. They got your money, they got your pre-order, and then the facts started coming out about the game, and now people are mad. I'm personally mad.
Do I think it's fun? Yeah. I mentioned this before. If you put all the Arcade1up driving cabinets in front of me, you gave them all to me for free. Any of the 3 driving cabinets, which one would I take? I would take this one. Or 2 game versus 1 game thing, split. There's a lot of talk about that. Listen, it doesn't make the game any less fun. You can say they ripped you off. You didn't have to buy it. Okay? I will say if you're choosing between one of the other racing games Arcade1up has or Fast and Furious, get the Fast and Furious.
You're such a hypocrite.
24 cars and only 8 are selectable. Because this is ridiculous. Only 8 cars?
This game is sick. I love it.
I love it!
I might buy a second one to do the link. I got to sell NBA Jam in the iArcade first, or my wife will shoot me.
Well, good luck with all that.
We played it for 4 long hours, man. It was crazy, and they didn't want to stop. Like, we would have kept going if we didn't have to get up early the next day. We would have kept going.
Fuck off.
This is way better. Holy shit. The controls were way better in that game than it was before. I like the gameplay on it now. I'm not going to lie. This is really nice. If you like racing games, you won't be disappointed in this.
It's a little early for a victory lap.
Do I think this is the best cab that Arcade1up put out? Fuck no, I don't.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and my review of my first new Arcade1up purchase of the year. Well, I guess technically my first 2 new Arcade1up purchases of the year. Why did you buy 2 of the same cabinet, Fox?
Because you're an idiot.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Well, you're going to find that out just a little bit later in the review. And unfortunately, there is another thing that is carried over from that Ridge Racer cabinet, and it's the god-awful marquee. It's washed out, it's blurry, and at this stage of the game, there's just no excuse. I mean, come on, Arcade1up. You know how to do better. You just need to execute.
Do better.
And it's really annoying. Instead of just having one game and being able to select all the tracks from one game, you have to figure out before you start the game which track do you want to run. And then that's going to dictate which game that you launch. But the 2 games are identical.
I'm so confused.
There is nothing Fast and Furious. There's nothing from that original Fast and the Furious game except a logo and stickers on the side of a cabinet.
Oh my god. I get it.
Let's talk about this port that we have, and I gotta say, the bad news continues. This doesn't look good. These look like upscale PS2 ports. This looks like some $12 Switch game. So far, so good, right? Until you begin to race. If you think you're going to be racing side by side, head to head, door to door, vying for that next position, well, it's really not going to be that smooth and that simple, at least in my experience. There was a lot of jankiness. There was a lot of teleporting. The player that was in front of the other one would just vanish and then reappear. I even had a graphical issue where I saw the car lift off and leave the game. Not like do a jump. I mean, like go up a building. It really isn't all that great. It's not a true arcade ROM. It's a bad port at best.
It's craptacular.
Okay, so here's the big question. Is the Fast and Furious cabinet worth your hard-earned $600? I'm going to go ahead and say absolutely not. I'm disappointed in the company that brought this to us. I'm disappointed in the product that I received. And so much so that I'm not going to keep 2 cabs. One of these is going to go up for sale very soon. So if you're in the Cincinnati area and you're looking for a good deal on a slightly used Fast and Furious cabinet.
No, I'm good.
Don't praise it because it's a step backwards. We could have went online. Now we can't even play against the community. We only have a leaderboard. That sucks. It's just basically forcing you to buy another cabinet. And it has Nintendo 64 graphics to top that. It's just, it doesn't exist. This is some Frankenstein shit going on, guys. Wake up. Let's be honest. When's the last cabinet they released that was actually perfect? So it's always something. There's always something.
I know, right?
Overpromising, overpricing, under-delivering, perfect for sales. I mean, that sums it up right there. Man, oh man, like, guys, it hurts me. It hurts me to have to criticize and call out Arcade1up. As much as when they do something good or there's a new product to talk about or whatever, as much as we talk about that, we also do need to call them out when they screw up and do bad things.
You had to do it.
This gear shifter is a work of art. This thing is so solid. You can just hear it. And you can see that the cabinet's kind of rocking. Now, I am on carpet. I'm sure if you're on hard floor, it might slide around a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
It's a real shame.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah?
Yeah.
Jeez.
The thing is you don't have that riser adding that weight. And that's a thing to note, that this was 87 pounds. You had a riser on here, you're getting up to 94, 100 pounds. It's going to hold this down a little bit. I mean, you can just see how it rocks a little. This doesn't bother me.
I must say, I feel the cabinet is too light. It tends to wobble quite a lot, especially when I'm shifting, but still super fun and you love it. I really, the cab suffers from being wobbly, mainly because it's a stand-up cab.
She's starting to shake. She's starting to shimmy. She's starting to shimmy. She's starting to... What? What is she starting to do? She's starting to shudder. She's starting to shudder.
How bad is it, sir?
It's not good, but at least she's not beginning to crack up.
Everyone's done a fantastic job who's reviewed this thing. We've seen a lot of pros. We've seen a lot of cons.
Whoa, there's reviews out there?
Yeah.
What the hell? Biggie D, where are you? You're supposed to tell me when these are going up.
I'm so lost as to why everyone pokes fun at you. Did you piss them off somehow? And I'm not quite sure. I did watch some shorts made of me this week, as well as on UAJ's live stream. That's what it was. They were speaking about me.
Yo, Biggie D, I for anybody can appreciate what you're trying to do, but I'm telling you right now, man, you're trying too hard, man. Relax. Yo, if you put out good content, man, the people will come to you. You don't need to clickbait people in. You don't need to speculate. You don't need to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Do your content, but be authentic.
You self-serving prick. This is a perfect example of what you are, who you are as a human being. Hell, you piece of shit. If you're offended by it, you should eat a bag of shit.
Nice. Because the next Sunday,
You need to shut the fuck up.
See, there's the black. You see it? Look. There, now it came back. That's a glitch. And I've seen it before playing it. If somebody wants to screenshot that, send that to Travis. That way Travis could show John D. Blows my mind that you're actually playing one of your arcades. Why? Rexer's never right. People seem to think he is, but he's not. We all play these arcades. Well, most of us do.
We're the first to guarantee no late hits. The first to tell you there would be audio bytes missing on Blitz. Were we the first to tell you that Marvel vs. Capcom 2 would suck and that it wouldn't be ready on day one? Was I the first to tell you that Class of 81 would have the wrong ROM in it? Everything we said has been right. We're always right.
This is a channel I think everyone should subscribe to.
The weekly 1UP. Yes.
To the weekly 1UP news. You
So
watch
fun.
1UP regurgitation videos so you don't have to. This channel should be banging on the views and on the subs.
It's like the Cliff Notes for the week.
It's like you don't have to
need to
watch any
watch
of these
it.
streams. Just watch this. We're just saying, this is pretty good content.
Tell you what, I couldn't agree more.
Somebody suggested maybe it's Stringer.
I feel bad for this person because they have to watch every single hour. Of the entire, By week 10, this person, whoever's doing it, is just going to go insane. Somebody detain me!
Every week that they make another video, it gives you a little bit more information, right?
A little
Because
more
you have-
information
you
to the
see-
puzzle.
see what they're- it's like a mystery game.
You all know exactly who I am. Now, say my name.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.